Hello, you are watching the training video for items number 1 and 2 of the eLumen Learning Support Outcomes Annual Assessment Reporting Template. From the introductory video, you already know where you can access eLumen and how to log in, ensuring your role is Department Coordinator and you've selected the appropriate student service or learning community that you will be completing this LSO Annual Assessment Report for. Ensuring you click on Strategic Planning, select Initiatives, you'll see the link to open and access your template. For the purpose of this training video, I will be using the Counseling Office's LSO Annual Assessment Reporting Template. Using the scroll bar on the right-hand side of the screen, I want to scroll down until I see Learning Support Outcome LSO number 1. As noted in the introductory video, if you have more than one learning support outcome assessment that you will be reporting on in an annual cycle, additional sections have been provided to account for up to 4 LSO assessments in an annual cycle. So the questions you see before you listed under LSO number 1 have been repeated in sections LSO number 2, LSO number 3, and LSO number 4. Does not mean you need to report on 4 LSOs in an annual cycle, merely that additional space has been provided should your program, service, or learning community opt to do so. The first item is item number 1. List the LSO that has been assessed and identify the guiding principle that most closely aligns with the LSO using the flag icon. I position my cursor in the text box below item number 1. This works just like a Word document. You can use bold, italicize, underline, should you wish to highlight or accentuate any of your text. After I've entered my first LSO into the text box, I want to copy and paste it so then I can go to the next item and align it with the appropriate guiding principle. To do so, I position my cursor at the beginning of the text I've entered, highlight it, right mouse click, select copy, and then I'm going to go up to the flag icon to access the guiding principles to align my LSO with. Up here you will see a flag icon with the number 4. 4 refers to the guiding principles that have been entered to align to. Click on the flag. The following screen will appear. In the left-hand side is the guiding principles. As you will note, under each of the guiding principles, there's a row labeled Recommended Actions and a plus align action. The plus align action is what we're going to click on in order to enter our LSO. So after reviewing the guiding principles, I feel like the most closely aligned LSO is student engagement and success. So I'm going to click on the align action under guiding principle number 2, and the following screen will appear. I want to click on create new action, and then you'll see a text box under recommended action. Here's where you're going to position your cursor, then right mouse click and select paste, or you can use Control and V at the same time and that will also paste it, much like a Word document. Now my LSO has been pasted into the recommended action box. I'm ready to select the action type. Using the drop down box under action type, I look at Student LSO Assessment, Employee LSO Assessment, or Service LSO Assessment. I feel like this is probably going to be a Student LSO Assessment. So I'm going to select that for my action type. Using the scroll bar on the right-hand side, I'm going to scroll down. Please do not use the Add a Resource Request button. The college has its own resource allocation process via the Business Services website, so please refer to that should you wish to submit a resource request. eLumen currently we do not use eLumen currently for our resource request, so please do not use that button to submit one. Click on Add New Action, and now I see my LSO has appeared under the appropriate guiding principle. I click Save, and then you'll see in the arrow, the number changed from 0 to 1, which means I have entered one unique recommended action or LSO in that particular spot. That's kind of a way you can check yourself. Now let's say your LSO aligns with more than one guiding principle. Okay, well, let's go back in there. Let's click on the flag icon. And let's say that my LSO also aligns with guiding principle number 4. So I click on Align Action under guiding principle number 4. And then I don't click on Create New Action. It's already programmed to click on Use Existing Action. Here at the bottom, I will see that LSO that I just aligned to guiding principle number 2. I click on it once, and now it's taken my LSO, it's given it the same action type, and aligned it to goals and objectives for guiding principle number 4. I click on Save Action, and now it appears under guiding principle number 4 and guiding principle number 2. Then I click on the Save button to save my work in that screen. Now I'm returned to the template, and I'm ready to proceed to item number 2 for LSO number 1. Here I'm going to want to enter, identify the aspects of the program that are most closely aligned with supporting this LSO. I want to position my cursor in the text box below the item, and again, it works just like a Word document. If you've already completed this using the Word document reporting template, or just a plain old Word document, you can absolutely copy and paste that from your Word document right into this text box here. So, and once I have completed entering in my text, I want to click on the button in the upper corner and select Save All as Draft. And now I'm ready to see the next training video on assessment methodology. Thank you and have a great day.